Hey there, folks, and welcome to the Wizard Tribal deck. You want to make this deck for yourself. Deck tech is linked down in the description. New around here, we do new decks every single week, although I'm a day late here, but whatever. By all means, hit the subscribe. And with that, let's get into some games. Alright, we're against Lone Wolf 76, and we're on the play. And he looks like he's got a very red deck. We got some stuff to work with on the low end of the curve, which is exactly what we want. So here's the thing. Do we put down Wandering Fumarole first? Yeah, sure, why not? If we draw into a 3-mana thing, I'd very much regret it, so let's just have that out of the way. Of course, if he's got a turn 1 drop, then sure. Okay, no turn 1 drop. We're feeling okay. Feeling a little frostier about things. Let's throw down Brawl. He's a nice target for all kinds of things, but not shock, so find another spell, buddy. And it's going to be Handwar Battlements into Kari Zev. Kari Zev is problematic enough on her own. Perhaps we can get there with something. A Harness Lightning is acceptable enough. And for 1 mana additionally, I would like to say. So with that, we're going to fire down that. We'll eventually have our Impulse for 3. It's relevant later, of course. For now, we'll just clear this. And throw down multiple targets that he's going to have a problem with here. And it turns out that the blue deck is the beatdown. Handwar Battlements clearly indicates that we should be concerned about specific cards. Cathartic Reunions for 1 mana are acceptable. Let's see where he feels his threats are, or just simply what he can kill. Or if he's just going to drop creatures. This can give haste to anything, of course. Not that I play red deck wins a lot, but I see it a lot. Apparently people think that it wins. Aether Sphere Harvester is an interesting anti-aggro plan, even though we're not aggro. We can try to time Thing in the Ice to be an acceptable thing there. Another Harness Lightning is cool. In fact, this is really what you don't want to throw away. You see, Impulse turns online if we use Harness Lightning. So, challenging decisions. Let's fire this in. He may use some sort of combo platter with Thing in the Ice, or attempt to, with his Handwar Battlements. There's a lot of things we've got to watch out for. I'm not concerned about this. If he's playing a nice defensive card, then, yeah, whatever. So what's his card of the day? Oncrop Crasher is not a problem for us. And he's going to use it to get in with the Aether Sphere. That's fine. We'll Impulse the Crasher, by the way, because we don't want that kind of thing around messing things up. So we can get most of the counters off of this thing. Most. Alright. Impulse. If I say it like that, it has more effect, right? And Telling Time comes along. That's pretty much a guarantee now that we can do something about things here. Let's send in Brawl for another point. And then we'll get ready with the flip of the thing in response to anything he tries. Because we can do that. Mind you, Brawl dying might make things a little more complicated. But we can Telling Time, for example, before it were to die. Okay, that's another thing. That's cute. Hey, he's going to combat. He's coming for 3. Yeah, we're just going to kill it. Seems acceptable enough. He's got 1 mana left over, which isn't going to do anything for him. do we fire it off now? Do we fire off our telling time now? Grasping Dunes is not going to scare me at all. And a Speedway Fanatic. That's nothing to us. Okay, congratulations. You are tapped out. You can pass turn now. Magic 101! Which seems to be a growing and growing room of empty seats at the rate this is going. Oh my goodness. Buddy, change the phase! It's okay. It's okay. Just give me priority so you can concede already. No, I'm just looking for priority. Just give me priority so you can concede. That's all I'm looking for. When Thing in the Ice starts wrecking your face, we've taken away his on-crops, so his highly aggressive stuff is out of the way. Our Cathartic Reunions may become relevant. He's just going to let the turn timer come down because he's a jerk. Oh my goodness. So I'll basically show you exactly what I do every single time people do this kind of shenanigans, and like, this is just bad manners. And yeah, I have something to talk about this time, at least. Actually, I do have some cool things to talk about, I suppose. Yeah, we had some interesting thing yesterday where some sort of person crazy hopped up on drugs, started trying to bust into the window here of the front door. And our landlord, secretly a badass, helped the cops arrest him. Like, tackled him. In any case, let's get some energy. Because, yeah, half of this hand's going away. And we're going to find something with a little more action. Send in the Awoken Horror. I don't think we need Brawl anymore. Although it is relevant to say, at least we could use him. Yeah, we could use him. Sure, why not? We'll throw him down, we'll fire off the Cathartic Reunion, try to get some more action. And we get a Take Inventory. Take Inventory will do what for us? Draw us more cards. You know what? Let's just fire off the mana now. I don't even care about the energy at the moment. And we get a double Glimmer. And Brawl's just sitting pretty, going, yeah, you can use your removal on him if you'd like. But let's see if our opponent is actually here. Eldrazi Obligator? Okay. Well, that's something. That's not something big. We'll just throw... I'm glad I played Brawl right now. Because you're not dealing with Brawl here. Yes, you gain your 3 life. That's cute. But now we know you're playing some crazy shenanigans we have to actually watch out for. I am definitely blocking with Brawl here. Yes, yes, yes. You gain your life. But you don't have energy anymore. I was about to throw Brawl away. I don't think he understands how little I care about Brawl right now. But that is something that's relevant anyway to us. Okay, so he gained some life. That's relevant. I'm going to play this. And I'm going to swing in. And we're going to race. And Fumarole is going to block if he pulls that kind of craziness again. And see how he wants to race from there. I am not going to flip Fumarole or anything like that. He's going to be a 1/4 simply blocking. None of those shenanigans again. So he's out of energy, so no more life gain. Unless he happens to luck out a Lath New Hellion to keep his life total up. Which could happen. So let's see what our opponent, well in the think tank, again. I tell you, Red Deck Wins is probably the slowest deck ever. It is always the slowest deck, and I see, like, control decks are just like flying their stuff out because they don't want to take forever. They win faster than these red deck wins. They do. PNLR is a bunch of blockers, but we've got the solution to that, so that's fine. Any more stealing crap? He's going to get in with Aether Sphere again. Okay. We can't really get rid of Aether Sphere in our current state, but in any case, we've always... Yeah, if he's got Wrangle, that's offline. Okay, we're good. Just kind of checking the mana, see if he had any steal spell. I believe that he may have one potential steal spell. Act of Treason, I believe, can work with colorless. He has spent his entire turn crewing and attacking, I would like to add. So we're going to wipe his board with a Radiant Flames. We have to run that. If he's got a steal spell, well, we have to try to win. And if he's got it, he's got it. Let's see what we get out of Glimmer. Well, he would have probably used it there. So I don't think he's got it. And now his turn is over with a Speedway Fanatic that should have been getting in. That's alright. Harness Lightning and Jorian. Sure. They're stuff. Dosing of Perfection is stuff. So this fires off for 2. And then we have enough to get rid of the Harvester. Alright, 2. Don't use the energy, you dimwit freaking... That's fine, whatever. As long as we have Harness Lightning mana. Is that over now? We shall see. So, does he get a lucky top deck steal of any kind? We pretty much have it. Slowest decks on the planet. Throws down Garrison. Does not wish to do anything else with it. He's going to go in full block mode. That's fine by us. Alright, we're going to throw down... Yeah, throw down Jorian. Reading Jorian, because red deck wins takes forever. Slowest deck in the meta. Send in. You don't want to do that, buddy. You do not want to do that. Okay, I warned you. Yep, that's something. Congratulations. You didn't need to do that. You have something with Flash? Anything? Anything at all. Hungry Flames. That's not enough. It's not going to do it. Nope, sorry. And goodbye. Alright. Alright. We're against Kotaku Kun. Whatever. And we've got some lands, we've got some Telling Time, we've got some Commit and Radiant Flames, so we've got a little of every direction going here. And I'll guess that's alright. Start with a mountain so we can work with our Sulphur Falls. Aether Hub is a welcome addition with Radiant Flames. Our opponent is playing Bloodlust Insider, which tells us that they want to close this game out fast. Radiant Flames is going to be helpful, although, yeah, that's a late game. Alright. Let's see if they play around Censor. Highly doubtful. They probably have no time to play against Censor. It's just jammed everything. So we'll see. Yes, you've got a Bloodlust Insider. I swear, the red decks take the longest time to actually do anything. Honor Crop Captain. Now, I'm going to tell you something basic about this deck. Something very basic about this deck. This deck never works. I have tried so hard to get it to work. It will not work. He's lucky he's against a deck that doesn't have the creature crap going on. So Insider is problematic, especially with his next thing. Do we use life total as a resource? Pause. Thank you. Telling Time tells us that we're getting into some lands. We do need the lands. The Glimmer, I'm going to go by the wayside. This is not a game where we have time to Glimmer all day. Thank you, honey. She brought me tea. So, the problem with using life total as resource and so on and so forth is, well, they might play their secondary play here. Seeing hard counter mana. Might play their secondary play, which gives us a little bit of breathing room. A little bit. Solemn Recruit, that's fine. He's going to haste that, and that's going to hurt. That's the risk that we're taking here. But it is, whatever, it's a chunk. It's a big chunk. That's a Radiant Flames. We got to clear that. Again, like I said, I've never gotten this deck to work, so let's see if one board wipe is sufficient to do the job. We only need to Flames for 2 here, so we don't even need Hub. So let's clean up this. A little less of that kind of stuff going on. In the future, we have Disciple of the Ring available. We have Commit to help us out a hair as well. I don't think we have the time, and this match may already be decided. Aether Chaser, yeah. As I expected, go wide strategy, try to make them all tall. Infectious Bloodlust is problematic. All about the haste and the buffs and everything. The deck might actually eco to win. That can be tough. We did get a very slow start. Trust me, this deck drew most of its tall stuff here. Telling Time is not going to help us too much here. So we need the commit in order to deal with that thing. Which means that's all of our mana, and we're still one thing at a time, unfortunately. None of our early stuff decided to show up this game. That's what it is. So let's see. Is this game fully decided? Knight of the White Orchid is not as much a problem, unless he's got everything. Gets a land and another land into nothing. Alright, we're committing this. Goodbye. And that makes it so that we don't have some crazy infectious bloodlust chain. But the game may be decided, like I said. I don't think that we got there. It was a rough draw. And a Solemn Recruit. Yeah, they just played out their entire hand, and there's not much we can do about that. That's a 3-3. That's ugly. So the deck, as you can see, was not kind. It wanted to throw us all the top end drops. That's a problem. So let's see if we can Telling Time into another Radiant Flames. Not the case today. We're taking the take inventory, and there's not much we can do beyond that. We can hunt, but that's as far as it goes. And that's as far as it goes right there. Oh well. Okay, folks, want to thank you for watching. And yeah, if you wonder where the extra videos for last week's deck went, it really wasn't a well-received deck. So I was like, okay, message received. Let's just not continue to do this deck. And, I mean, to be fair, I basically went into Google search and searched up deck names, and Eldrazi was, you know, one of the top ones. And I was like, okay, we'll do an Eldrazi deck. Nobody wanted it. So, yeah, All you SEO people telling me that I should do that to find popular videos, you're wrong! Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Bye-bye.